So the No Man's Land build-off has concluded, and we got a total of 5 submissions. I'll be honest, I was thinking we might get a lot more, but I have to tell you, 5 we got are absolutely outstanding, and I think everyone is going to agree that everybody did a great job with the work. So before we look at any one individual submission, I wanted to once again summarize the contest, how it was all set up, and just take a quick look around No Man's Land, just raw, unaltered, unedited, just how it is when you download it from Giants Mod Hub. So when you download No Man's Land, you basically have a raw map. There isn't really much going on here. We've got a store, we've got an animal sell point, and we have one buy point here at the store, and we can buy some bulk goods also at the store at the spout. This is the map boundary, and you have No Man's Land. PDA itself, well, consisted of 60 square grid. All of these are the same size, $65,000 a piece. One sell point. Got a few vehicles and a little bit of a starter farm way off in the distance. Again, let's talk about the contest. The contest involved using No Man's Land version build 1.3.0.1, the most recent version out on the Mod Hub. It involved the player taking that base map, using only the mods included in the map or the mods found on the Giants Mod Hub to build out a map of their very own. The map is to include multiple farms, multiple sell points, decorations, and basically go hog wild. Now, the only mod that was allowed outside of No Man's Land and the Giants Mod Hub was the Place Anywhere mod from the script author's GitHub page. So aside from that, the mod authors, or the contestants, I should say, were required to submit a save game, not the map. They were required to submit the save game and a mod list of the mods they used to make the map. I took that save game, put it into my game, took the mod list, downloaded every single mod that was on the mod list. Let me tell you, we've got some submissions with as few as about 50 mods, and we have some submissions that have up to 250 mods. So that took a little bit of time to get all of that downloaded, compiled, put together. Thankfully, there were a fair bit of overlap mods that multiple people used the same mod. So in the end, we had about 5 gigs of mods that we had to download and take a look at. We had basically celebrity judging, if you will. I'm judging the maps. Alien Jim, the map author of No Man's Land, is judging the maps, as well as Raznik, who built out quite a farm using his Let's Build series on No Man's Land, and also did a rather long and extensive multiplayer series on No Man's Land, where multiple players built out farms, and basically they ended up building out an entire map, including towns, sell points, all kinds of areas of interest. And I have to say, his Let's Build and multiplayer series, they were basically the inspiration of this build-off competition. So where does it stand now? Well, now we're going to do kind of map tours of the 5 entrants. I'm going to try to do each tour about the same. And then you, as viewers, are going to have a vote to who wins. So the judges are going to be judging the entrants upon our own criteria. And then you're going to basically take your own criteria and rate each map. You're going to vote for the map that you think should be the winner. In YouTube polls, I don't think you have the option of really ranking things and picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you to vote for your winner. Map with the most votes is going to get some bonus points once we tabulate up all the judges' point values. And what is its store? Well, first place is going to get either a $40 Steam gift card or the Platinum expansion from Steam. Second and third place, we'll get the Alpine Farming Expansion. Fourth and fifth place, well, guys, I guess you just get the honor of knowing that you participated, and I'm sure you had an absolute blast making out your map. So without further ado, take a look at the submissions. Hey everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land Buildoff submission number 4 by Kev. I'm going to take a look at this one today. And so far we've looked at 3 other submissions. We've got one more to go after this, and then we'll be putting up a community poll where you can then vote on your favorite, and the winner of the community poll will get an additional 25 points added to their combined points total from the 3 judges, and then we'll see who wins No Man's Land Buildoff 2020. So let's take a look at the map. See what Kev has done to it. Got some fields defined up here. Let's toggle over to see if there maybe are some fields that just do not have crops in them. More fields pop in here now. When we look at this layer, let's take a look kind of here at farms. So we've got a sheep pasture down here, horses, cows, fuel points, interesting. Then we have pigs, chickens. And that appears it. So let's take a look here and see what kind of sell points we have. We've got a bakery, vehicle grain shop, and a windmill. We also have the barn, biogas plant, industrial selling station, Lone Oak diner, flurry yard, spinnery, and wood chips. We do have multiple sell points for eggs, wool, and cotton, wool and milk. Sorry, so that's good to see that we've got sell points covered for the animal byproducts that we do have on the map. And we do have some animals in these areas. So we've got 5 rooster and 4 chickens, 5 chickens, 11 pigs, 22 cows, and 24 sheep. This is the first submission where we've seen actual animals in the area, so that's kind of interesting. Go ahead and just get some altitude like we normally are doing. And once again, we're going to try to take this map tour in a clockwise environment. So you can see that we've got lots of trees going on. Compared to some of the other submissions, we've got a fair bit of trees that feel like they've been added. I don't think the original No Man's Land was like this. So that's interesting to see. First off, we come down here from the shop, and we've got case signs, like a billboard advertising the shop. Up there, we've got, so this is an interesting way of doing things. So many maps, you have your roads end at a tunnel. Looks like this is how map submission artist has been able to use the landscaping function to emulate a road ending at a tunnel. Interesting bit of creativity there. Barn here just sitting off to the side. We're going to try to go clockwise. Going up here to the horse area. There. This appears to be decorative. I don't see any hot spots. Got a bit of an industrial yard here. Forest. Interesting. We've got, looks like, could account for like a dry little riverbed. Kind of cutting through here for drainage. Islands down to the lower areas. Fields carved up over to here. See if we have anything off in the distance. Got the chicken coops and the pig areas here. Pig areas. And while we don't have any vehicles, I couldn't tab in any vehicles, so I don't think we have any actual vehicles on the map. We do have things kind of staged. So we've got bales over across the way. We're going to take a look at that here in a minute. Lots of storage here for this industrial farm. Fence work. Outlining these fields. Placing fences, that can be quite a struggle with the in-game tools. Like these fields are planted with course play. Typically course plays MO, where they skip the corners like that. Here we have some ruined buildings. Back here close to the forest. Interesting details. Continue on our kind of tour on the outside, and then we'll probably move more toward the interior of the map. Up here on the hill, map author has used those placeable letters. Spell out his appreciation to Alien Jim, creator, of course, of No Man's Land. Not sure what this is. Danger Area B51. This be another nod to Alien Jim. Quite possibly. Here we have the industrial selling station, which is for our root crops. Cell tower up there on the ridge, flattened out a little bit. Storage buildings in silo complex up here. Plateaus. North. Like we've got a forestry, a planned forest over here. All these trees have been plopped down in a nice orderly row. Nothing wrong with planned forestry. As long as it's renewable and sustainable. Got different trees at different heights, planted through the years, stages of growth. Got another road tunnel. Loop our camera around. We got log cell point, chip cell point, and hey, this building has been quite popular with the submissions. I think we've seen it in at least 3 of the 4. And we have the Millennial Farmer shop. Eating shop. We've got the John Deere shop. Then what appears to be the case shop up at the in-game shop. Then look at this interior. Got some castle ruins, and now we've got a little town set up here. Corner diner. We've got basketball court and playground. Residential area. We've got backyards. We've got hedges. Street lights. Sidewalk. Painted in here. All this over on another submission also, this particular building. We're running through town. There we've got the inn. Office complex. And this is, I guess, I am no good with what that flag is. Country that flag is. I'm sorry. Whoever is from that country, I'm sorry. I don't recognize it. Greenhouses going on here. Manure and slurry. Pallets again. That must be part of a placeable. Oh, the old junkyard where old farm machinery goes to die. And then let's move over here. We've got some bales staged here at this grass field, lined with hedges. Hay bales. Got some silage bales. We saw this when we were looking at the pig farm over there in the distance. Pond coming over there. Got our cow areas. Back around here and check out this. We've got a helicopter landing pad. Big lakefront property. Houses. Boats. Bridge network to get across the lake. So this is also a sell point here at the helicopter pad. My gosh. Risks of trying to get to this sell point. I don't know if I'd want to have Courseplay drive up that road. I think you'd be losing a fair bit of your profits to the water. Signage here. Crop sell point. So we've got signage kind of directing us around. And he's come out here and cut the grass down. The mills. Already looked at this castle. We've got the fields with the bale staged. Pretty much coming up to the end, I guess, of this particular mission. Biogas plant. Big silage bunkers there. Fuel station. 3 pumps. That explains what those triggers were. Wool and cotton cell point. We have the sheep meadow. Then again, we've got fields been cut with hay, and just no one's gotten around to baling it up quite yet. There you go. That is the submission by Kev. Once again, let me know in the comments. So, if you've not seen the other 3 submissions, this is the 4th one we've taken a look at. What we are going to do, Raznik, myself, and Alien Jim, we're going to look at each of these submissions, and we're going to rate them based on 3 categories. So we're going to assign 25 points to the first 2 categories. First category is the overall playability of the map. How well can the player move about the various farms and the map itself? Points get taken off if we feel that it's difficult for the player to navigate around the farms, or the sell points, unclear how to get from point A to point B, basically. 25 points are going to be given for the overall believability of the map as far as being a conceivable real-life place. How immersive does the map feel? And then finally, 50 points are going to be applied for the overall decorative elements across the map that are non-gameplay related. So the decorative elements that don't rely upon a farm or a sell point. Those are going to be added up and given a point value of up to points. So each map is going to receive up to 100 points in scores from all 3 judges. Then, like I said at the start of the video, we're going to put these up for community vote. And you all, as viewers, are going to vote for your favorite. And the winner of that will get an additional 25 points towards their total. Second place on that vote will get an additional 15 points. Third place will get an additional 10. And fourth place will get an additional points. So sound off in the comments. What do you think of this particular submission in the No Man's Land Buildoff? Till next time, happy farming.